Today, from the very morning, I had this feeling that I wanted to make a video. I wanted to come again online and share my mind. And I was just trying to recollect in my memory what was there as an idea recently that I didn't express yet and I kept for later. And I need to contemplate on that so that I get this flow that I can come and discuss with you. And you know what? Actually, I didn't have to do this work of pushing myself into this search, because as it often happens in my life, a situation just happened. There was conversation with somebody who was asking some questions and I was giving some explanation, and as I like to understand myself, then also when I explain, I do it with passion. So there was this conversation that I felt that I should bring also to all of you, to all of those who comes to listen to my mind sharing. Thank you for this. Well, and the topic will be about the truth. Actually, I spoke on this topic more in a bigger scale, let's say, in more descriptive in my podcast, because I started making podcasts, and that one is stored in SoundCloud, and you can find me there, same with the name of Katerina Universal, as well as the name of the channel is Life is to Experience Only. Well, and there I discussed this subject, but here I will speak about this partially same, partially different. So you can also listen here if you like my ideas. Welcome there to podcasts. It's not only in SoundCloud, it is in Stitcher, it is in... I feel like I want to sneeze, you know? So if it comes, don't do... It is coming. And going. Everything is impermanent. So, back to the topic. It is the truth, and it is in Stitcher, it is in Castbox, it is in iTunes, it is in TuneIn. And this is the end of the advertising, and now closer to the subject. So, the truth. The point is, life happens according to what there is, according to what there truly is. Would you agree with that statement? I mean, does it appeal to you that whatever happens, it happens as it happens, and this is the truth. The truth of happening is what there is happening. I hope you agree with that, because it seems like easy to agree with that. It seems very logical, but I will continue the phrase, because this is a very important statement which I find for myself very helpful in many situations of my life, in communications with different people, in exchanging different opinions, in controversies. It is quite easy to come out of any argument as not as a winner, not as a loser, but as both people who have exchanged just their opinions and understand the truth. And the truth is that everything happens according to the truth of happening, of how it is. What I mean here is that what happens doesn't depend on what we think of that. It doesn't depend on whether I am right or you are right on the other side of seeing the same situation from your angle, from your point of view. Anyway, the truth of happening, the result of happening, will be according to what there is. Whether I understand it right or wrong, I'm afraid my telephone is about to fall, the wind is becoming stronger. Whether I understand it right or wrong won't change the happening. So whenever we both have different views, different opinions, we shouldn't get angry that one doesn't agree. We should just understand that I have my understanding, but this is no problem that the other one doesn't agree with it, because it doesn't change the life. The life, luckily, just I'm holding here my microphone, so luckily the life happens unshakably, according to what there is, what there are conditions for this situation to happen. Why this is important? because we attach to our opinion, we attach to making the other think exactly the same what we think, and then we suffer because we can't prove it. Also, what else happens? So let's take that very famous topic that I've been discussing in all of my previous videos, and now I stopped already discussing it because how much can we talk about that? Coronavirus. It is happening, and it is happening, and it doesn't help talking about it, right? And there are, like I was also saying in my previous video talks, that there are masters in this period of time who started giving more lectures, more talks, and I enjoy that a lot. Because they speak about the period of time of enlightenment, that this virus is bringing also wakening up, okay, not enlightenment, but just awakening, and there are all conditions for that, and I was also speaking about that. But then time passes and we get used, and how much can we speak about the same, right? So some of the masters, they still continue, some stopped, and my big respect to them. If you have nothing more else to say, so why saying? While some other continue saying just same things. I'm not there to judge. I still see many useful things to take from those masters, and I filter. As always, I filter. Something I can't take, something is not helpful to me, okay, I leave it aside, but I don't reject what I can still take because of something that I can't and I don't. So the topic of coronavirus is just adequate to mention here because you can see that there is lots of information from mass media, and there is lots of information from just people discussing it, giving their view, giving their interpretation, what they understand from mass media or from any other sources. And people try to prove their versions. And somebody says that, oh, there is no virus at all, and this is just the panic, this is just something that governments create, or some other powers create against us. And the other one says, I don't believe you, prove me, I believe that there is the virus, and this virus impacts like this and like that. And that one says, prove to me. And then there is this situation when each one tries to be the winner, tries to be the right one, the correct one. But for the sake of what? If there is virus, if there is no virus, whatever happens, it happens according to what there truly is. It won't change depending on what I understand about it or what you understand about it. It won't change depending on your demand that I show you the proofs, the evidence, and I can't show you the evidence. So the situation will not change, the situation will still be happening according to what there is, the truth as it is happening. I mean, if I can give you evidence, the situation will be as it is. If I can't give you evidence, the situation will be as it is. If I can't prove something to you and you will deprive yourself of some understanding of what is happening, this is just sad for you because you limit yourself due to my inability to bring evidence. This is also weird. But generally, do we really have to understand and to know and to believe? We don't have to. Because I mentioned this already in one of my previous video talks. I'm hurrying a bit because very soon I'm starting my meditation session. Today it is in Russian, and you're welcome to come and join my meditation sessions also in English. They are on Wednesdays and Saturdays, 7 p.m. European time. This happens in Zoom. I can give you a link. Just find me anywhere, either on my website, www.katerinauniversal.com, and there you have the link, yeah, and information about meditation and some other stuff. Or on my Facebook page, find me there. Anyway, I continue to finish that nothing changes the truth. The truth is not in the opinions. The truth is in real happening. And this is what can help us to leave any conversation, to leave any controversy in a good equal position that, okay, we discussed, we exchanged our opinions, if you really wanted to give opinion on this subject, but things will happen as they are. So luckily they happen as they are, luckily they are not dependent on somebody's opinion. Luckily everything happens, and I will get in my life whatever I deserve. Whether I do the good or the bad, I will get what should come to me to bring me my experience. So this is the message. I hope you got it, and it might bring for you some more understanding. Maybe, yeah, maybe you share some more understanding with me, and then I can share with you, and then we will not say who is right. We will just share understandings, and everything will happen according to what there is. Thank you for your attention, and be happy.